Woodenbridge is a small village with a rich history, located at the meeting of the Gold Mine, Aughrim and Avoca rivers in the east coast of County Wicklow. The village has been a witness to many historically significant events. The exact origins of when the village was first settled are not currently known, but the first mentions of the village that we are aware of in historical records were in the 1600s. I live in Woodenbridge, near the banks of the Gold Mines River, and therefore it was an obvious choice for my CBA. In preparing for the CBA, and in filming all the drone footage that appears in this video with my own drone, I have learnt a lot, and gained a newfound appreciation for the place in which I live. One of the most well-known places in the village is the Woodenbridge Hotel. The hotel was built in 1608 and is often considered the oldest in Ireland. The Woodenbridge Hotel, known as the Putland Arms Hotel when it was constructed, was first licensed as a coaching house, and was one of the first stops for people arriving from the east coast. The construction of the timber bridge over the Aughrim River in 1691 and the new coach roads that came with it brought much more business to the hotel. During the Wicklow Gold Rush, the Woodenbridge became a crucial place to stay. In 1993, the O'Brien family bought the hotel, and it has had many renovations and extensions since. The Woodenbridge has also had many famous visitors, such as Michael Collins, who engaged in a secret meeting with the British officers in the hotel, and Eamon de Valera, who went on his honeymoon with Sinead de Valera in the Woodenbridge Hotel. The first bridge in Woodenbridge was a timber bridge built over the Aughrim River in 1691 by King William III's army. This bridge is from which the village gets its name. The bridge was eventually swept away by the Great Flood in 1770 and was replaced by a stronger stone bridge, but the village was nonetheless still known as Woodenbridge. In 1842, a second stone bridge was constructed beside the original bridge, and the two bridges were incorporated into one, and this is the bridge that still stands today. The Woodenbridge railway station was constructed in May 1865. In the early 20th century, the busiest years of the station was often full of day trippers going to and from Avoca, Ballyarthur, Arklow, and to the old gold workings near Croken Mountain. The railway station was eventually shut down in March 1964. Woodenbridge used to be an important rail junction at one time, but the track was dismantled in 1949. A pillar from the old bridge that carried the train was left standing in the river. The railway track still goes by the Woodenbridge golf course, and the remains of the railway station can still be seen today. In 1795, during the Wicklow Gold Rush, gold was discovered near Ballin Valley River, now called the Gold Mines River, in Woodenbridge. Hundreds of people fled to the area with shovels and sieves to find gold. They managed to extract roughly 80 kilograms of gold within a couple of weeks, until the authorities took control and forced the people away from the site. Between the years 1795 and 1830, it is estimated that 200 to 255 kilograms of gold was found in Woodenbridge. A recent Geological Survey of Ireland revealed that there are still high levels of gold in the streams near the Gold Mines River and Avoca regions of Wicklow. The source of the gold was never found, but many still believe that it is located under Croken Mountain. The Woodenbridge Golf Club is the second oldest golf club in Ireland and was established in 1894, 10 years after the first officially documented game took place. Woodenbridge joined the Golfing Union of Ireland in 1899. There was a significant redesigning of the club in 1915 by the renowned Dunleary professional Tom Travers. The golf course was flooded during Storm Charlie in 1986. The course was transformed from a 9-hole course to an 18-hole course in 1994, when Paddy Merrigan was commissioned to turn Woodenbridge into a par 71 course. J.B. Carr, one of Ireland's most successful amateur golfers, once described the 18-hole course as Ireland's Augusta, and probably the most scenic course in Ireland. During the First World War, on Sunday the 20th of September 1914, John Redmond spoke to a meeting of volunteers that had gathered in Woodenbridge, County Wicklow. He encouraged members of the Irish volunteers to join the British Army. He stated that it would be in the interest of the Irish people for the Allies to win. This event precipitated a split between the majority national volunteers who supported Redmond and the Rump Irish volunteers, which later evolved into the Irish Republican Army. It is estimated that 30,000 Irishmen died fighting in World War I. Out of these 30,000 that died, 1,224 were from County Wicklow. The World War I memorial was built in Woodenbridge to commemorate all the people from Wicklow who lost their lives during the war. This memorial was made 100 years after John Redmond's famous speech and was constructed very close to where it happened. There are also many other places of historical interest in Woodenbridge, such as Ballyarthur House, which was constructed in the 1670s and is owned by the Bailey family. Ballyarthur Gun Club is a gun club located in Woodenbridge which was set up in 1968 and has close to 40 members. Clonwilliam House, which dates back to the 1650s but went through a number of transformations through the centuries. The Valley Hotel was one of 2 hotels in Woodenbridge but has since fallen into disrepair. One of a number of historical Glenart Gate lodges, and Delaney's petrol and service station. Over the course of preparing the CBA, I was surprised by the number of things I discovered about the place I live. I was particularly surprised about how historically significant Woodenbridge is, and how many points of interest there are given its small size. I hope you found this presentation interesting, and thank you for listening.